Into, and now we're beginning to see a few of those thunderstorms beginning to pop up, hail-producing thunderstorms that are taking place mainly just east of the river. Let's go into the first one here in parts of Whiteside County. That does include the Sterling Rock Falls area. This is until 6 p.m. So if you're watching us in Morrison, Prophetstown, Rock Falls, especially around Sterling, watch out for a little bit of that quarter-size hail that we could potentially see. The path of that part of that storm is making its way off to the northeast. So if you're watching us around Milledgeville, you'll be under the gun here at any second now, because we are noticing that storm right on top of you, even right there around Morrison. And this is indicating the hail probability. So might be noticing some maybe nickel size or even pea size hail, given what we're noticing on the graphic here. That continues to make its way off to the northeast. This severe thunderstorm warning also out until around 6 p.m. on another hail producing storm that's going on just outside of Anawan and Kewanee. That also continues to make its way off to the northeast. And if it does hold together, if you're watching us around Sheffield, New Bedford, Walnut, you'll very likely be encountering not only some nice drenching rains, but maybe a little hail to go with it as well. Right now, the hail is located just west of Kewanee, at least indicating maybe the possibility of some maybe pea-size or nickel-size hail, but it could be as high as quarter size, and that's why we have that warning out, and that continues to make its way off to the northeast. A lot of lightning going on as well with this line as that continues to quickly advance its way off to the north and east. So we'll be keeping an eye on it for the next hour or so, and then after the next hour, we should be looking pretty quiet after that. What a difference in temperatures. Here's the front right here. Along and ahead of it, temperatures are still in the 90s, plenty of humidity. And then behind it, numbers are already dropping in the mid 80s, lower 80s, even as around Iowa City at around 81 degrees. Let's put our future track into motion, and everything will be nice and quiet as we go through the rest of the night. And temperatures by then, by dawn, I would say will be right around 60 degrees or so for those overnight lows. Then as we head into tomorrow, a few broken clouds here and there. A secondary front will be passing through, and behind it, a few broken clouds. Maybe even a spotty later day shower can't be ruled out. Won't be a scorcher like we had today, but warm enough with highs expected, looks like around the mid 80s. Still plenty of wind that we'll be contending with throughout the early evening with those gusts over 40 miles an hour. That will continue throughout most of Friday, maybe gusts around 30, but that's not going to change all too much Friday night and likely as we make our way into our Saturday. And that'll be a cooler wind. Numbers may not even get out of the 60s for daytime highs. That's why I think Sunday's your weekend's best with lighter winds, a little bit better in temperatures with highs in the lower 70s. After that, if you didn't get the rain out today, you got a good chance of seeing it early next week. Early rainfall estimates from Monday to Wednesday. Anywhere you see the yellow, the orange, the darker orange, yellow, orange, darker orange, yeah, estimates are still around 1 to maybe as high as 3 inches of rain. That will be a nice sight to see. Of course, it will impact our temperatures as well. We'll show you that with the 8-day tracker right after this.
Scan, play, join, and win up to $5,000 in free slot play at Rhythm City Casino Resort. Not a member of our resort club? A bounty of prizes like food credits, hotel stays, and much more are in your reach. Simply scan the QR code on the screen, register, and play the weekly game. Visit Rhythm City Casino Resort to join the resort club and claim your prize. Every week is a new opportunity to win. Every spin is a win. The treasure awaits, but only for a limited time. Don't let it slip away.
Here's that 8-day tracker, and yeah, we're going to be seeing a trend of below normal temperatures, especially by the first half of next week, whereas by Wednesday, we may not even get out of the 50s for daytime highs, but that's going to be some nice rain. Fortunately, we do dry out nicely, John, in the days to follow.
All right, James, thank you. And we do have some breaking news to tell you about.
Hello, everyone. Chief Meteorologist James Zahir at the Storm Track 8 Weather Center. Glad you can join us on the News 8 Plus app. Well, we kind of broken the cap aloft as we are seeing a nice little broken line of some showers and thunderstorms. Some of these thunderstorms are actually been more hail-producing thunderstorms than anything else. So let's go ahead and take a look at the latest loop. This is going in the past few hours or so, and you can see some of that activity mainly on the Illinois side that continues to race its way off to the north and east. The red boxes that you see there, this is new, a tornado watch out until around 10 p.m. But I don't believe it's going to be a real concern for us, at least when it comes to our viewing area, especially when it comes to some of the activity that we've been noticing on the radar itself and how fast they're moving. We do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings going on across the area. So what we'll do here is we'll kind of make our way into parts of around Henry County, going to Bureau County. We got actually 1, 2, 3, and looks like a fourth one that just popped up in Lee County, Iowa. Fortunately, not in our viewing area, but we'll address it nonetheless. Here's our severe thunderstorm warning that will go on for less than 30 minutes. And this is producing some nice drenching rains that we noticed around Bishop Hill, now making its way towards Sheffield. And if you're in the towns of such as Anawan, looks like just, I would say, near Kewanee, Sheffield, Wyanett, you're under this severe thunderstorm warning until about 6 o'clock or so. Most cases we're seeing from this line has been in the form of not just heavy rain, but like I said, even the form of some hail. And the probability of that hail actually reaching the ground and becoming maybe close to quarter size, has been located just north of Interstate 80, just east of Hoople. You're watching us around Walnut, right there in 92. It may just graze you as that continues to make its way off to the north and east. So people in Deer Grove, maybe just east of Tampico, you may be under the gun of seeing that hail that may be taking place for you. So that continues to make its way off to the north and east. Let's take a look at the warnings that are going on just north of that. And this one's located just west of the Sterling Rock Falls area. This is also until about 6 p.m. So watching us in Milledgeville, but Sterling Rock Falls, you have the possibility of seeing maybe some